Yo, it's your boy Iron Lee from the Ironeaters brand, my merch line. And I just wanted to give a little bit of insight as to how it got started, why it got started, and why I feel it's going to the top. First off, for those that don't know me, I did a little bid, down south. I was locked up in IDOC. And, down there you got nothing but time. Nothing to do but, think, read. And my biggest thing was work out. So as I started working out, developing my body, I realized that, I wasn't average. I wasn't average. I started off doing push-ups. I was doing push-ups every day. I started off doing 50, 100. Then at the end of the night, me and a couple of guys, we used to do 500 push-ups a night. So after that, I did that for about a month or two. That was getting too easy. I was doing 50 a clip at 260 pounds, 500 push-ups a night. So I elevated. I started doing 1,000. Then I met this older gentleman, man, yoked up, ripped up, cut up, looked like Evander Holyfield. And it was crazy because it was like he was Master Yoshi or something, because when you look at him initially, he looked skinny as hell. But then when he took off his shirt, he was ripped up, kind of decent, yoked up. So I had asked him, I was never shy or nothing, so I asked him, I'm like, old school, how you get like that? You got big shoulders, you cut up shoulders, chest, six-pack, everything, and he looked like a smoker, like an ex-dolphin or something. I was like, I know he wasn't working out actively, he had just came on deck, so I was like, how you get like that? He was like, I just do push-ups. I do push-ups with my feet on the chair. So I started doing push-ups with my feet on the chair, 1,000. Then he was like, you gotta decrease the time. So I started doing 1,000 in 30 minutes. And he was like, my best was 1,500 in 30 minutes. So I started doing 1,500 push-ups in 30 minutes with my feet on the chair. So, it was getting to the point I was going crazy. I had the beard. I was so yoked up. They was calling me Kimbo. They was like Kimbo Slice, because I was big, swole. I had the beard. So after that, I met this one guy. He was working out with me. I was training him. Then one day he was like, man, let's go for 3,000. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, let's do 3,000 push-ups in a day. I'm like, let's go, I ain't want to back down, so we went for 3,000. We did 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 in the evening, 1,000 at night. But technically, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't do the last 1,000. I did 900. So I did 2,900. I didn't eventually do the 3,000, but that was the most I ever pushed myself in one day, 2,900 push-ups. So fast forward, that was the county. Fast forward, I end up going to the joint. Now, once I go to the joint, I started hitting the iron, you know what I'm saying? So, and I excel, I guess, because I built a solid foundation with the pull-ups. So, the first one I was coming in, I was hitting 225, but I was decent. My body was, I'm 260, all muscle, but, I wasn't really used to the iron, so I had to get acclimated. So, once I got acclimated to the iron, I started hitting 225, then I went up to 315, then I went to 335. I tried out for the weightlifting team, and for my weight, I had to hit 385 for one, and I wasn't able to hit the 385 for one. I don't know why. I wasn't able to hit it, so I couldn't make the weightlifting club. So after that, I want to break my time up, so I put in for a transfer, because everybody was telling me about another joint where they let you work out 3 times a day, and they got the weights, the adjustable weights. You can take them on and take them off. Because where I was at, all the weights was welded on. So, and then we had to make makeshift plates. So we had to strap on different dumbbells or whatever to get you more resistance. So they was like, man, they got adjustable weights. You can pull them on, take them off. You got 3 yards a day, unlimited commissary. It's sweet. You can do your time with your feet up, I had 3 years, so I was like, and then it was like, man, you might even get some work release or something. So I was like, Sound like a win-win to me. So I decided to go down there. I went down there. I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I was like one of the, not the strongest, but like I was strong. I was able to held my own on the yard with some bigger dudes, you know what I'm saying? Some monsters, you know what I'm saying? Power lifters, whatever. Like I call them like power building what they do in the joint, because it's like they big as hell and they strong as hell, but they cut and they got endurance and they got stamina. So it's like you looking at a motherfucker that's big and strong, but that's athletic. So it's like any one of these guys could probably be pro and all type of sports, but I guess they chose a life of crime or whatever. But I mean, it's easier when you got that type of discipline. I mean, when you ain't got no distractions, it's easier to lock in and have discipline. So fast forward and I get to work camp. I meet this dude named LA. You know, LA look like Pootie Tang, cut up, you know what I'm saying? But swole, probably like 220, all muscle, you know what I'm saying? So he had a little team, you feel me? So my strategy was just, like in my mind, I'm thinking like, if a motherfucker see me going crazy, either they gonna draw to me or they gonna make me an enemy, you know what I'm saying? Either way, I can't complain. But if I'm a super monster, motherfucker gonna want me on their team because they gonna know they can't compete. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to take credit for creating a monster that I already knew was there. You know what I'm saying? So, long story less long, and I'm working out, I'm doing my thing. And so somehow me and LA connect, you know, because we both going crazy. He like, man, you can start working out with me. So I'm like, bet. We start working out. And now he took me to the next level, because this man was lifting heavy, doing reps, running a mile, doing pull-ups, doing dips, doing abs, like, and eating right. He was going crazy. Like, that was the most monstrous. He the definition of an iron eater besides me. Like, if you was to look up an iron eater, like, he number 2, man, because he was a beast. Like, and then that's how Iron Eaters was really created, because it was a group of us, and one day it was like, man, let's, like, the big term in the joint is eat. Like, some people say get money, some people say eat, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with a motherfucker, like, they be like, don't touch my money, don't touch my food, let me eat. Like, so if I'm hitting something heavy, like, don't touch it, let me eat, don't touch my food, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a big thing in the joint. Don't touch nobody's food, you know what I'm saying? You get hurt like that. So it's like, let me eat. So sometimes we started saying, like, man, I gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? Because that means I want to go to the yard, I want to lift, like, I gotta eat. And then, like, damn, one time, person was like, I gotta eat. And he was like, what you gonna eat? He's like, iron. I'm an iron eater. He's like, we iron eaters. So that's how it went, you know what I'm saying? From that point on, it was like, that was the term we was using, iron eater. So I brought it home and gave life to it, you know? And these, for all my peoples down there, locked up and ain't never coming home, that came home, you know what I'm saying, that's focused, doing whatever they doing, came home, probably got sidetracked, probably got lost back in their addiction. Hopefully they can see this, see me, see the name, and something resonate with them, and give them a little glimmer of hope, man. Like, man, life is what you make it, you feel me? So that's what I want to give y'all, like, the whole creation, whole story behind Iron Eaters, man. I got a little something on my shirt, man, but don't worry about it. I got fresh gear. Website is under construction right now, but it will be up soon. You can get all this fly shit, so you can wear it at wherever you go. Like, you know, wear it at your local gym, wear it at Tulum, Mexico. I want my shit everywhere. I want it at that gym in Saudi Arabia, like the gyms in Dubai. Like, this is bigger than a brand. It's international. It's a way of life, and it's something for people who thought they never had nothing. You know what I'm saying? Iron Eaters, baby.